Friday night here in Brøndby, where we're meeting Alan Lovell from the Swinging Blue Jeans. Good evening to you, Alan.
Good evening.
Very nice to meet you. It's just a couple of minutes ago we met each other, but thank you. Yeah, it's great. We could have a chat. Yeah. Alan, just give us a brief introduction to yourself, who you are.
Okay, my name is Alan Lovell, as you just mentioned, and I'm the guitar player with the Swinging Blue Jeans, plus nowadays the vocalist. But unfortunately suffering with a slight cold tonight, but there we go.
Oh, you sound all right.
Sound all right. Gives you the rasp.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a bit of a rock and roll as well, so it'll be all right. But how did it actually all start for you, going a little bit back in time, so we can hear about your career a bit?
Okay, it started in the early 60s. About 63, I had my own little band in North Wales. And basically that went into, when I was 15, I went to Germany with another band that I joined. And from there, I had the bug of the rock and roll bug. And I started joining and backing sort of famous people at the time, playing guitar for them. And
can you mention a couple of those?
Yes, well, they were bands of the late 60s then, this was like 69, 70, whereas when I was in Germany, we backed, we were out there with, bands that you probably wouldn't know here.
Okay.
But, Argent. Did you ever meet Argent? Van de Graaff Generator. There were lots of bands at the time. With different bands that were out there doing things. Also, then they had hits in England, and we toured with them. We got the same management company, and we started touring. And we ended up touring with Rod Stewart and all kinds of people.
Wow, so it was big time. Yeah.
It was good. It was big time for us then at that time, but we were very young and foolish, so it didn't last very long.
So talking about Rod Stewart, you were like a backing band for him.
Not for him. No, we were just touring with him.
Okay.
Alice Cooper was another one that came along a bit bit later.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So it was some big tours. Was it that around UK or around Europe or
around UK and Europe basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that took you like over to the 80s?
It took me to the middle 70s, where I had a very strange period at the beginning of the from 73 to 75 was a bit of a not a great period for me, but from 75 onwards. I started with a band called the New Vaudeville Band.
Okay. May I just ask you, not to talk so much about that period, but when you say it, I have to ask you, what do you mean when you say not a great period, 73, 75?
Not a lot of things were happening for me, everything. When I came back from Germany, I got disillusioned a lot, and lots of things. I'd been off the scene for a while, and I had to build myself back up again.
And how was your way back then in 75, 76? How did you get to push yourself back?
I joined a band called the New Vaudeville Band, which had hits in the 60s. So basically, I got back into my 60s roots and stayed there ever since, really. 1975, 76. When I joined them, I started touring all over the world, and in the 80s, I went through the 80s with them, and then I was with them for 12 years, touring all over the place. We had the same management as the Swinging Blue Jeans. We used to tour with the original two members of the Swinging Blue Jeans, so I got to know them very well. I eventually come out of the New Vaudeville Band, and I went back in different people like PJ Proby, Marty Wilde, Denny Lane, recorded with all the Shadows, so many different people that I recorded and played with over the years. Bruce Welch, lots of different people, and then eventually. Because I was with the same management, the Hal Carter organisation, excuse me, I eventually joined the Blue Jeans in the 90s. So that was that, and I've been there ever since.
And how was the start with them? I mean, when you went together with them, did you come straight into it, starting doing concerts?
Yeah, straight into a major tour. We did about 64 dates in the UK straight away.
Wow.
But because I'm kind of like a session player, it was easy for me. So I just got the CDs, learned the stuff, and from there on in, it was easy.
And how has it gone ever since? Now you've been with them for like a quick count, like 25, 26 years?
Yeah. Well, no, about 20, just over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's a continuation of the original two that I joined. Was Ray Ennis and Les Braid. And Les Braid passed away in 2005, and Ray Ennis continued till 2010, and retired in 2010. Basically retired, or semi-retired, basically in 2010. Didn't really want to tour anymore.
No.
So that was that, that was our agreement.
But had you felt like it kept on going, shall we say, interest from the 60s era, keep going through till now?
Yeah. We're just about to embark on a 64-date tour of the UK with Chris Farlow, the Mersey Beats, the Fortunes, Ivy League, Amen Corner, Herman's Hermits, and us. So there's a big tour going on in the UK. Show. It starts on Thursday, yes.
Wow.
On the 6th of October.
Okay, very good.
There's 64 dates in different theatres around the country.
Wow.
So
that's interesting.
That's our next thing we're embarking on.
Oh, that's really good. And how is the period right now for the Swinging Blue Jeans? I mean, now you're here in Denmark, but are you going around the world? Or how do you do?
Yeah, we were in Sweden 2 weeks ago. Before that, we were in Czech Republic. And before that, we were in Finland.
Wow.
So we're all over the shop, and still working hard in the UK as well. We're very busy.
And have you actually recorded any CDs with a new, new, but your material on as the act you are now?
Yeah, we just finished a new CD. Well, we're just finishing it now. We're mixing it now as we speak. When we go back home, it'll take another week, and we'll take it to the press, and it'll be out for the tour that we're just about to do, which I just mentioned.
And what can we expect for that CD?
In terms of songs?
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of Blue Jeans. Old Man Mose is on it. Angie is on it. What else is on it? We're doing a few rockers.
Okay.
Because we're a rock and roll band, basically, as well.
Yeah.
So there's a few rock and roll numbers. Rock and roll music's on it. Chuck Berry. Let It Rock, Chuck Berry's on it. I don't know if you know that one.
Not that one.
Yeah, it's a great tune.
Yeah.
So it's what we kind of do in our set as well.
And but when you're so much into the 60s music, do you keep in touch with the new stuff, shall we say, as well? Or are you mostly interested in going back in time?
Okay. Yeah. Well, we are. This is how we earn our living. Going back in time.
Yeah, of course. But what about yourself? I mean, listening wise, keeping up with music, up to date?
I don't have time really to do too much listening. Okay. But I do like Bonnie Raitt. People like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know she's not current, but I like listening to the Eagles, Bonnie Raitt, that kind of thing.
Okay, so that you keep up with that like that.
I keep up with that.
Yeah. And what can we expect for tonight's set? How will you be doing? Will it be 2 times 45?
Yeah, it will be. And it's there's a lot of Blue Jean stuff in there. There's a lot of rock and roll, really. And we did a gig in the UK last night, and we haven't had any sleep yet, so it should be some good fun.
Wow. And you've just been doing the sound check here. How do you feel about the venue?
It's good, yeah. We had a bit of an incident on the way over with my effect pedals. They've broken, but we'll get through the night. Yeah, the airlines broke my pedals, so there we go.
Oh no, hope you have an insurance.
Are you listening? Listening?
Yeah, keep that one. Yeah. And just should we just mention the names of the other in the group? How many are you together here?
Yeah, well, Peter Oakman he's been in the group about 15, 16 years now, and he's the bass player, and he wrote A Picture of You for Joe Brown and the Brothers over in England. You might not know that, you might know it. I don't know if it was a hit in Scandinavia, but I don't know how many people have heard that. Then we have Jeff Bannister on the keyboards. He was with the John Barry's 7 in the early 60s, and continued with Jerry Rafferty. Okay. He was with him for a long time, and also Alan Bound. It's the Alan Bound set. Sorry.
That's all right.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Graham Hollingworth.
Yeah.
Has been with Chuck Berry.
Okay.
For 20 odd years. So these guys I've known for 40 years. Yeah. So when the last original Blue Jean left, this is who I put together for the band. So, with me up front, the others.
And what about being here in Denmark, Alan? Is it the first time you're here performing?
Oh God, no! I've been touring Denmark for years. Yeah.
So it's like a good feeling coming back here.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's lovely. It's always a pleasure to come back to Denmark. I spent many a time in Randers.
Okay, Randers.
Yeah,
okay.
Randers.
You like that one?
I like it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
And lots of other places we've toured. We've played all over Denmark. So
okay,
it's great.
Wonderful. So just let's mention at the last bit here the title of your new CD, so people know about that.
Yeah, the title of the CD is Let It Rock, the new one. Rock. But the one we've got now is just called The Swinging Blue Jeans, that we've got on sale right now. Okay,
and Let It Rock will be the new one.
The new one.
Do you have like a website or anything where people?
Yeah, we do. It's Swinging Blue Jeans, www.swingingbluejeans.co.uk.
Brilliant. So people can go there.
Yes, please do.
And Alan, are you going?
And the history is on there as well.
The history, also they can read
all
it as well.
There's videos, it's history,
Wonderful.
So everybody can see the history of it.
And you're going back tomorrow to England, or?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay, just one night in Denmark.
Just one night in Denmark. Yeah.
That sounds.
Never mind. Hopefully, we'll see you again shortly with
Indeed.
a bit of luck.
Yeah, that'd be great. But Alan Lovell from the Swing Blue Jeans, what a nice day! What a nice day, and hope nice to meet you again.
Yes, I hope so. Thank you very much. Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.